Now, a few days ago, I did that post that I was explaining about nutrition in children, and I mentioned somewhere that you can actually give your child raw milk and nothing gonna happen to you. And then there was an uproar from parents asking me about they're going to suffer from brucella. We cannot take raw milk because we'll suffer the consequences of salmonella. We are going to get typhoid. We are going to suffer from food poisoning, and all of those excuses that mothers gave. And then I look at them and I start wondering, Kwani, how bad is their health? How bad is their gut? The gut, your stomach pH was designed to have an acid, actually the hydrochloric acid, whose number one role, is to but to keep the bad bacteria that comes in with food and water away. That pH, or the hydrochloric acid pH, is between 1 to 3. That is a very highly concentrated acid. And that is to tell you, even if you ingest a razor blade, it will not survive in your stomach, in your gut, because it is going to be melted by this highly concentrated acid. Similarly, this is what happens when you ingest bad food, you ingest microorganisms. The moment they interact or they get into the stomach, they are cleared out by this bacteria. Now, when you take a milk or you take any food with H. pylori bacteria, with salmonella, with brucella, ikishaingia, when it gets into the stomach, it is cleared out. The environment cannot let them survive, or even overwhelm you, or even cause any illness to you if the pH is between 1 to 3. However, if you eat bad food, unhealthy food, processed food, inflammatory foods, you alter the pH of that stomach to almost neutral or even basic. So any bacteria that comes in, it is going to survive, it is going to multiply, and it is going to overwhelm you and even cause diseases. So when you tell me that when you take raw milk, you are going to suffer brucella and salmonella and all those bacteria that you are listing there, I don't question you. I don't question the milk. I question your health. I question your immunity, because the hydrochloric acid offers you first-line immunity, just like the skin. It offers you first-hand protection from bacteria, from microorganisms, from even protozoa and even viruses. So when you say that you're going to be overwhelmed, it raises question on your gut. I don't know whether Maasais used to take raw milk with the raw blood. And if you walk into these hospitals, especially even the inpatient, it's very hard to even find a Maasai already admitted in hospitals. Most of their conditions that take them to hospitals are mikukis and these wars. Panga, I don't know what happened, and they go to be treated for emergencies, for surgeries because of those injuries. But hardly will you find a Maasai in hospital. Maybe 0.01%. These people are never there. I don't know whether nowadays they take the raw milk and the raw blood, but since long ago, that has been their diet. And because of the fasting and the walking, they are always in good health, in perfect health. Now you sit there telling me that you're going to get sick when you take raw milk, and I'm wondering, Kwani, how bad is your immunity? How bad is your health? Because what's the difference between your gut health, your gastrointestinal system, and that of a Maasai? It's not different. It's just that you chose to live a bad lifestyle that weakens your immunity. So this issue of milk, and all the fear that has been sold to you, that you have to cook milk, when you cook milk or you pasteurized it, in that video I explained so well that you render the fats, you render the proteins, you kill them, you destroy the structure of a protein in that milk, and the only thing that remains in that milk is a sugar, which is a lactose. So when you give a child ugali and milk, thinking that you've given them a balanced diet, it's not balanced. And even the balanced diet, we don't even talk about the balanced diet. It's actually a lactose. And the ugali, those are 2 sugars, those are 2 carbohydrates. But then you'll be there thinking that you've given your child, balanced diet. Well, the protein and the fats in that milk were denatured by either pasteurization or by boiling. So, wake up, work on your health, work on your gut. You survive.